Campus Hustlers with Fatima Zakaria.
Ever wondered how one person can master so many talents? Join us as we unravel a story of passion, skill, and relentless ambition. Hi, welcome to yet another interesting episode of Campus Hustlers, your weekly dose of entrepreneurial spirit unfiltered. I'm your host, Fatima Zakaria. I'm an entrepreneur, a corporate event anchor, a voiceover artist, and of course, I am a podcaster. Joining me on today's podcast is Joseph John, a 400-level student of banking and finance from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Kaduna State, Nigeria. John embodies the dynamic spirit of student entrepreneurship. With a career that started in 2009, Joseph is an exceptional barber who has honed his craft over the years, mastering his skills on hundreds of clients. Known for his precision and style, he has earned a loyal following of clients who trust him to deliver top-notch grooming. Beyond barbering, Joseph is an award-winning pencil artist with a remarkable talent for capturing intricate details and lifelike expressions. His portraits, including celebrated figures like late Queen Elizabeth, the iconic Fela Kuti, Steve Harvey, tech mogul Mark Zuckerberg, and renowned singer Shola Allison, to name a few. His artistry has gained him recognition for his unique ability to bring personalities to life on paper. In addition to his visual talent, Joseph is a singer and songwriter, expressing his creativity through music. His songs blend thoughtful lyrics with engaging melodies, making his art a true reflection of his versatile talent. Joseph's journey as a student, artist, and entrepreneur sets him apart as a driven individual, skillfully balancing his academic pursuit with his passion for creativity and business. Hi, John. Good morning.
Fatima, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you on my podcast. All right, John, let's start this way. You've been cutting hair since 2009. What inspired you to start so young, and what keeps you passionate about this after all these years?
To be honest, when we were young, we stay more at home, after school and all that. And everything started when I was, I think, primary 4 or so. So we used to disturb house, as boys. My mom has 2 boys, so we disturb house so much. So one time she just decided to okay, let's make them go and learn something. We disturb home a little, so they had to make us go and learn something for ourselves. We are becoming men of our own. So she has to have to go and learn something. Then along the journey, what inspired me is the creativity part of making someone looking so good. My first talent I discovered is not actually barbing. It was drawing. I've been drawing ever since I was a kid. You get what I'm saying? But for the fact that I draw, and Africa is not a place where people, unlike now, it's not a place where people admire talents that much, especially when it's coming from your own people, As a kid, if you look at the white people, are you with me? If you look at the white people, there's a way they encourage, buy gifts, talk inspirational into their children. You get what I'm saying? My mom know I could draw, my dad know I could draw, but they did not show any sign of support. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So, had it been not like that, they would have made me focus more on the drawing aspect. They would have made me focus more on the drawing aspect. But instead, they choose to, you disturbing house. All right, you have to go and learn something. There's a man down the street. He barbs so well. We would like you to join and learn. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's just how my journey of barbing started. Then I started. For the fact that I could make someone look this good, it inspires me more that, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it anyways.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, that means you actually started drawing before barbing. Okay, what about your music?
My music started about 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Okay, well, was it 5 years? I think 4 years. During the Corona period after the strike in school. You know, it was my early age in school. I mean, my early level. So I know I could sing because I used to be a choir in my church before the admission. So I was so bored and I have a lot to say, but there was no one to talk to. Everywhere was just so bored. So I pick up my pen and I write down everything I feel. Then in my head, I search for a melody that fits in. Then I turn into music.
Interesting.
Yeah. But my music journey is actually yet to commence. I just dropped 2 songs and it's not really my music. What I mean by that is that I have more plans and I have more music with good lyrics, good melodies, something that could make a big hit. But I'm not dropping that now because of how music industry is. I need to take my time, study it well, so I don't waste my resources.
Yes. So another person will not just pick it up.
Yeah, something like that. So the copyright issue, how to make money and all that. It's not for money purpose actually, but I still need to look into the market and see how it goes.
Yes, I get that. Okay, John, I know balancing multiple talent as a student entrepreneur, it can't be easy. I am there, so I can tell. How do you manage your time to stay consistent in each of your pursuits?
To be honest, it's not easy. Yeah. It has never been easy anyway. I'm still trying, though it affects me a lot, especially when it comes to my grade in school. My grade has been dropping rapidly, but I'm proud of it. So, yeah. Seriously, I'm proud of it. Doing something for yourself and struggling here alone. It's not my place. I am here for school. And I'm glad I finally have my own autonomy, my own privacy to do my own thing. I'm talking about everything I'm doing right now, both to the school, the drawing, my dream course, the barbing, my career, and everything. You get what I'm saying? I could finally have my own privacy to do these things, but it has not been easy, and it has not been easy anyway for me to barb from morning to night and close around that 10, 11, sometimes to 12. Then I had to trek or take keke down to Dangote hostel. That was then. Now I have my own apartment off campus.
Interesting.
It was not an easy journey for me because most time before I get to Iksa, where I would take my keke to my hostel, they must have closed. And when I get to the security, I have to trek. I will have to trek down. You know what I'm saying? I have to trek to Dangote hostel. Then when the lock hostel gate, when you get to Dangote after 12, they will have to delay you and ask you questions. What have you been doing inside school? You understand what I'm saying? So all the stress, then even for me to eat sometimes could be an issue. You get what I'm saying? Because I used to be so tired that I just want to sleep. I just want to rest. There will be no time for reading. I don't even want to see books. So this affects me a lot. And barbing work pays me partially, and my artwork pays me more. You get what I'm saying? My barbing work pays me, let's say, my daily spending or miscellaneous expenses. My barbing work do that for me because I earn daily. You get what I'm saying? But when I receive an arts work or any arts project at all, it's like a big deal. The pay is bigger than barbing. You get what I'm saying? So I could do bigger things with the money and all that. So that's just how it is. And sometimes when artwork comes, it comes in multiples. That if I decide to make advertisements online and different people start coming from different angles, okay, they want to draw, okay, they want to do this, they want to do that, then I can't say no. I will just have to combine everything. Okay, to be ready on Saturday. Okay, to be ready on Saturday. Okay, to be ready on Saturday. Then the work will be like choked up for me. So sometimes I can't pick a call for my customers who wants to barb, my clients. I have to make them know that okay, I'm not around. Okay, I'm not feeling fine. Meanwhile, I'm at home just taking arts, drawing. You get what I'm saying? So everything affects everything, but I'm still trying to balance it anyways.
John, you own your space, like the barbing shop?
No, I work at a barbing shop. I have a friend of mine who is more like a brother to me. So we work together. He owns the place, but I work there.
Okay, you said something that caught my attention. You said your dream course. That means you applied for banking and finance?
Yes, exactly.
Wow, interesting, because I was thinking somebody like you would apply for maybe
for architect, for fine arts.
God bless you, fine arts. I'm surprised. I'm still surprised that you actually applied for banking and finance yourself.
I told you earlier that this is Africa, and before you could, it's more like me finding purpose inside purpose. You say a talented person who has no help, but you have this passion, you have this ambition. You can do these stuff, you get, but there's no help from no one. So you have to do something else to get what you want, and do something else to get what you want. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Okay, for example, now someone once asked me that how am I coping with school, education and talent and chasing dreams and all that. Then I answered, I said my journey is more like someone who, imagine working to pay for school fees, but you have to work to pay for that school fees, right? But you are paying for that school fees, you are in school, but you cannot focus on school because you are working. You get what I'm saying? So everything intersects somehow. So it ties me down sometimes that I can't go further. I'm just in my circle because to do this and do that at the same time. My dream course, I used to love banking and finance. As a matter of fact, for the first time I entered bank, I was like, wow, I like this stuff and I would like to study it. Sometimes what we want to study is just what we want to study. It's not what we want to be.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's more like that. So I'm using the barbering work to sponsor my school.
Okay.
I'm using the drawing to do the music.
Okay.
So everything is helping everything, but nothing is big yet because it slows things down.
Yeah, I get it. With time, this too shall pass, they usually say. I'm very sure this too shall pass. One day one day you look back and say, I remember when I was saying this on a podcast, and look at me today, look at where I am today by God's grace. And I can tell that, I've spoken to this person before. Don't joke with me.
Yeah.
Alright, so John, if you are to look back from where you used to be before as a child, going to somebody's shop, learning, when you started drawing, every, would you say you have grown? If I ask you, have you grown?
Yeah, surely I have. Surely, growing takes process.
Yeah.
I've been barbering since 2009, and I don't know how many years. That should be like about 14 years or so.
Yeah.
So I've been barbering for like 14 years. So imagine the growth and development that must have come from it. And I've been drawing ever since I was a kid. Like, I can't even remember exactly when I started drawing. All I know is that anytime I see anything, it could be nail. I will have to scratch the wood, the desk in front of me with it and just make something creative out of it. So if I have pencil, even in class, when the class is boring, I could just pick up a pen and I will just draw. It's not as if I have something I want to draw. I will just keep doing it. It's just, it has become part of me. So there has been growth.
I get that. Do you mind sharing some of your success stories with us?
Success story. In what aspect? The barbering, the drawing, or the
everything. The music, the drawing, the barbering, everything. You can share all with us, but I know time will not permit us. But I don't mind if you can just share success stories in each of your talents.
Okay, let's just say my success story in my music is yet to come.
Okay.
Because I've not really, not yet into it that much. I hope to start fully next month because right now I'm planning of going to the production learning, something that could make me create my own style of music and all that. Then talking about my arts, the Re Award has been the biggest thing that have ever happened to me.
Interesting.
I mean, like now, because I was so surprised how people stood up for me. About 3,000 people voted. And that was a wow for me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
A lot of people voted from not just Nigeria, from Canada, US, Indian and the rest like that. So I was surprised, and I have few fans too in Ghana. So it was a big deal for me, and we can call that success. I've not actually been privileged to get into any exhibition yet or sell my art into any gallery. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like that is coming soon.
Yeah, very soon. Very soon.
And about my barbing, well, we're getting there. I barb a lot of people. Something I've been doing since 2009. Every haircut is a success.
Yeah. To barb hundreds of head is a success story.
Thousands.
You see, thousands. That means I made a mistake in my intro. Thousands of head.
Even when I was young, I think I was in years or so, I barbed a particular man who was supposed to be the vice governor of Kwara State as at then. They were contesting as at then. So it was my boss that used to barb this man, and I did not know. My boss was not around, and he asked me, "Can you do it? Are you sure you can do it?" And I was like, yes, I can do it. So all I noticed was that there was a bodyguard that opened door of the car for this man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think the man signaled to them to just wait for him inside the car and all that, so that the barber shop will not look, will not be calling attention and all that. So I barbed for this man. It was later, like 3 days later, I was walking in the same street I was barbing. Then I saw this man poster waving. A politician wave now with their snap and agbada and all that. So I was so surprised that, you mean I barbed this man? So, and I barbed few Oyinbo people. So
wow,
I would call it a story.
It is.
Nice me.
Yeah.
And that boosts my and something like that. Maybe it's brought me to limelight. I would have called it a success story, but it was just I barbed this person. So it was this person I barbed, and but it was a good one.
Yeah, I get. John, you said something the other time about you want to go and learn production, like you want to learn something in aspect of music, so you can be perfect, something like that. But then I want to ask, your drawings, you started drawing since you were a kid. Is it that when you started growing, you went further to learn more, or you are a self-taught pencil artist?
I'm a self-taught pencil artist.
Interesting.
I've been drawing ever since I was a kid. I can't even remember how it all started, but it has been part of me since the beginning of my life. Talking about how good I've become, let me tell you a short story. There was a time, like few years ago, I was on social media, when I was able to, I started this social media thing. Then on Facebook, I think I saw this drawing, and they put it in capital letter, that's a realistic pencil drawing by a particular artist. Then I was arguing within myself that it's a lie, it's a black and white photo and all that. I could not believe it myself. Then as time goes on, I was privileged to see the progression of that particular drawing and how the artists make it as realistic as it could be. Then I feel like, okay, I've been drawing, but it has never been like this. All I wanted was this little progression. After drawing nose, I want to draw the ear perfect too, then the eyes, then the hair and everything. But now I feel like, okay, this is an assignment for me. I want to make art as realistic as possible. You get what I'm saying? So along the journey, I just put in more effort, then just started doing my thing, and I'm enjoying the progress. I'm still at it actually, still trying to do better.
Yeah, interesting. I have seen your drawings and I was amazed. I was like, hey, even me, let me just tell you the truth. When I saw your drawings, I was like, so you mean somebody drew this with hand? Most of these drawings, to me, they used to look like a black and white picture. Just let me be honest with you. Just that I have been able to come across somebody when I was coming from my department one day. I saw somebody drawing and I was like, so this is actually real. Okay, what lessons have you learned so far?
I would say whatever you want to do, no matter what it is, no matter where you are, no matter how low on resources you may be, just do it anyways, because it does not really matter what people think, and it does not matter what you have, but trust me, whatever you have is enough to get what you want. Because few months ago, it should be around June or something, I was called at the Center of Excellence, CBN, inside business school, that there's a particular professor, was he honorable or something? I don't know. They called me that they need to make a life painting of this particular woman, and I was was not feeling too good, and I want to be making excuse. I was trying to create excuse in my head that no, I can't do this. I've never done this before. You get what I'm saying? But something pushed me to do it anyways. I was not feeling too fine. I was on medication. You get what I'm saying? Then I feel like, what will I have nothing to lose. If people see me and this thing is not perfect. So I went there and I did it anyways, and it was massive. I was recognized, and it was a good one for me.
Nice one. Okay, future vision. John, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Yourself, your drawing, your dream course. I don't know if you want to work with it, music, every. Where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years?
That's a very good question, and I don't want to brag and I don't want to cut it short. I would have said 5 years is too much. They say opportunity favor the prepared ones. This is something that I've been preparing for all my life. So any door that open, I'm in. You understand? So I want to be this artist that mix song with visual arts. You know what I'm saying? My drawing, because there are some drawing that the inspiration comes from my music. You know what I'm saying? So in one way or the other, it is attached. One cannot go with the other. You can see me sometimes, maybe on my music page, I will write something like a poet, which goes along with the art. Then I turn the poet into music. So everything is connected. So let's say in 5 years time, I hope to see myself collaborating with all these big artists. It's not about them actually, but I have big dreams to, connect myself. So next 5 years, let's wait and see.
So that means in the next 5 years, I'll be saying, I know this person.
And maybe by next year, I'm planning, I don't know, by God's willing, I want to hold my first exhibition. I don't know how it's going to be, but I want to put my art out there because I feel like it's time to start doing something big for myself.
You have a lot with you and you are yet to exhibit. I think you should do that. I just hope
and in terms of my music, and I feel like I should drop an EP next year too, after a few years.
Interesting. I hope you invite me to your exhibition.
Don't worry, you're welcome.
I believe you. Okay, quickly before we move into the second segment of the podcast, do you have any tips or advice for young talents? Do you have any tips or advice to share with them?
As I said earlier, just do your thing, because where I come from, it's not a matter of your people help you, your friend help. If you check my music page, you will see my name is John Broken. Something brought that up. I thought you were going to ask the question, but you didn't. What broke me was too much expectation from my own people. You get what I'm saying? So whether they support you, whether they love you, whether you have enough resources or not, just do it anyway, because one step determines the other. So just take that step now. Don't be that kind of person that will be like, I don't have this yet, so I cannot start. Just start anyways and do it anyways.
I get that. Where can the listeners find you?
You can find me. I have my Instagram page, John the Genius, and my music page, John Broken. Then my barbering page, The Guy Called John. So,
all right, listeners, let's move into the second segment of the podcast. I hope you've been enjoying our conversation, because I have been enjoying this conversation. Trust me. We are going to be looking into the topic, the importance of networking. Connection can be the key to success, but how do you build a network that truly supports your journey? In this segment, we are diving into the power of networking, why it matters, how it can transform careers, and what it takes to build a meaningful relationship. Okay, John, I would love to ask you, as someone juggling multiple talents, how has networking helped you grow in each of your fields?
Networking has been one of the amazing things that has ever happened to me, because when you connect with one thing about my own work and how the multiple things I do is that when I do one and someone observe, like for example, if someone comes to my shop to barb and he observe I draw too, I'm getting my client at once, because you may want to patronize me at the same time. You get what I'm saying? And in my barber shop, when I play my music and they feel like, who is the artist? And I feel like I'm the one. They feel like, you sing too? Wow, what's your this thing on audio mark? And let me follow you. Let me listen to you, more of your music and all that. So they connect. It's everything intersects, and it's it joins together. So, and the power of networking, connecting. Let me talk a little bit about my art. When I was trying to connect on social media, it happens on Twitter when I make a drawing of Chike. So Chike, the singer, Chike. So he posted it on Facebook. He posted it, and that has about 20-something thousand likes.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big networking for me. But the only thing that make it unfortunate is that he did not tag the artist, so people did not know who I was. And when Rick Asani saw that, because I posted it on Twitter as well, he make a joke that you should draw me to now. Rick Asani, the singer too. So I feel like let me make one for Rick Asani. So I make another one for Rick Asani too. And that Rick Asani too, he replied. In fact, he entered my DM and be like, okay, I love this work. Then my management will reach out to you. From that and posting the chat, I got a lot of clients. The connection kept coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People patronize me from afar, from distance. I've received work from United States and, from outside the country. You get that pays me more than what I've been doing here so far. In fact, pays me, a single job pays me more than what I've been doing in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So that's the power of connection. It brings everything together and, makes all keep like this. If I post and I tag Rick Asani, he comments. Sometimes he DMs me, sometimes he likes, sometimes, he's there. People know, okay, this person, although he does not follow me, he does not follow me on Instagram, but I feel like he knows who
is there.
Yeah, but he knows who I am.
Yeah, I get it. I can see that social media has played a lot of role in your networking efforts.
Yeah,
I can see the power of social media. I can see that. All right, John, what do you think are the biggest benefit of networking for young talent or upcoming entrepreneurs? What are the biggest benefits it comes with?
As I said earlier, it makes you connect to more bigger people. I made one art for Chike. Rick Asani saw it, makes a joke about it. I make another one for Rick Asani. Trust me, a lot of artists, a lot of people, thousands must have seen that. But it's not everybody that will want to reach out to you directly like that. But I feel like more people know me. There's a particular art I dropped on Twitter, a woman smoking cigarette. When I was so surprised when I saw an artist from Ibadan posted it and be like, done and dusted. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, what? Don't wait me. Let me draw this thing. But the only mistake I made was that my signature was not there. And that was like the biggest lesson I've ever learned. When you are doing all this online stuff, it is very easy for another person to take possession of your work. You get what I'm saying? So, but I don't feel like that is actually necessary then, because it's not like my artwork, like something that is going to a gallery or something that has a deep meaning or something that I want to something I could call my own. It's just like all this freestyle. Okay, I just want to draw and post. So I still feel like it's necessary to put signature.
Yeah. So now all your drawings now come with signature?
Yeah, now I put signature on like every drawing.
Okay, but then you did not even drop a comment under that post. You just let it be.
I actually did, but when it comes to the point that it's not only a lot of artists are doing that, people that want to promote their Facebook page, they will just they collect arts from different artists. They will just go to your page and they will save the art and they will post it on their page and people will be like, wow. So they get more followers from that. So I don't know how many artists I'm going to fight for billing my work to art because let it be. Since there's no copyright, there's no rules, my signature is not there, so I have no evidence.
Intellectual theft, that's what we call it. It's really annoying. It can be so painful. You gave it your all and somebody is now claiming it. It's so painful. Okay, so how do you maintain relationships with people in your network? Like, how do you follow up or keep in touch with them?
Sincerely, that's another big deal for me.
Okay.
Issue for me to follow up, because when my connection starts boosting, I try to follow the train and so that the light will not die down. But because of multiple things I I do, most especially school. School is like my biggest sacrifice. If not for
Yeah.
school, things would have been better. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel
Yeah.
like because of school, things would still be better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when my page starts growing, my Facebook page grew up to 15,000 followers, and that's like a big deal for me because there's hope for me to push forward and get more followers, reach more people, get more shares, and I could make Facebook even give me the badge, that blue badge.
Yeah.
So I got too busy and I could not connect, and the relationship could not flow. So the engagement on internet slows down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still have plans to rebuild it.
I wish you all the best, Joran.
Thank you.
Okay, now I can see that most of your works, they are out there, and I can tell that you are a social media person. You post your work, even the heads you have been barbing. I do see your hairstyle online. But then there is somebody that is also as talented as you are. We have a lot of young talent that also want to put something out there, but then they are introverts. They are doing something, but people can't even see it. So for someone who might be shy or introverted, what tips will you suggest to such person?
Okay, let me start by saying I used to be an introvert. I'm a very funny person. I joke a lot and I go outside when I'm with my friends, but when I'm alone, that loneliness builds me. That lonely time builds me. But now, answer to your question is that if you're really ambitious, you can never be an introvert. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I get
because you will reach a point, and the only thing you could do for yourself is go out. That will be the only choice left for you. If not, you will be left unseen. So if you really want to make it out there, you just have to go out. Being an introvert is the beginning. Yeah, you stay alone, you stay inside, you do your things, you build yourself, gather more potentials. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to display what you have to the world, and that is when you are really ready, you must show it. And before you could show it, you just have to go out.
Interesting. It's time to break out if you really want to be seen. I'm telling
you because when I started, when I was so young, I used to be afraid of what people will say if they see me drawing. Some people have bad mouth and they'll be like, it's not even fine. There was a guy down our street that can draw better than you. Stuff like that. And people who will not encourage you, they will not give you thumbs up. Everybody just wants critics. But the only thing, the only advice I will give to learner and introverts that are ready to step in is that don't do it for the love of people. Build yourself secretly. Now a lot of people just go out and even what they are not good at, they want to show it to the world. No, you can't grow like that. They will bring you down. So you have to stay indoor. You may be an introvert. There's nothing bad being an introvert. You grow that way. That lonely time makes you develop yourself. You get what I'm saying? But if what you start with is showing everything to the world, you will not get it right. There's this joy, there's this happiness that comes within every artwork, every piece I finish. There's this peace of mind that yes, I'm done with this one, and that's a progress for me. So if I was doing it for people, I would have been down. If you do these things so that people could see you and they did not, it may weigh you down and make you feel like you are not making any progress. You understand what I'm saying? At a point in my social media life, after putting things out there and getting few likes and comments, after few follows and encouragement from celebrity, people feel like, okay, I'm a celebrity now, so they start hailing me and all that. So I start having the problem that if I don't post and people don't like and comment and see me do something, then I'm not making progress. So that almost got to my head, and I almost stopped because I was expecting progress after progress. After making drawing for TK, then it came the Rika Sani, then the Gremlin, the rapper, the Queen Elizabeth, the fella Nicola Kokuti, and all that. So I was expecting all these people to post me on their page, make more people see me. You get what I'm saying? I was expecting things from them, and my high expectation expectation was what almost brought me down. So as I was saying, if you start with the aim and motive for people to see you, and if they did not, it will be an issue for you. But if you do this thing because you really want to, you really love to, you really want to do this thing, even if people did not see you, the happiness will remain. You will always feel that progress within yourself, that I was not here yesterday, now I'm here today. Yesterday I draw one, today I draw two, probably tomorrow you will draw three. But when you start putting things out there and I want to post today, I want to post tomorrow, if you could not post and you don't get the likes and encouragement you want from people, you start feeling down. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So it's just like that. So don't do it for the purpose of people to see me. Do it because you want to. Do it because you love to. So use your introvert lifestyle to build yourself secretly, and when it's time, trust me, you just have to come out of that cave.
I get it. I really get it, and I can actually relate to what you said. I can say that even now, sometimes I find myself asking myself that, Fati, are you an introvert or extrovert? Because sometimes I just feel like I am an introvert, and at some point I feel I am an extrovert, because I can say that one of the biggest thing I did for myself is to break out. I used to also be this person. I used to be this kind of person that I don't really put myself out there before. I don't used to. But when I started putting myself out there, I discovered my potential. I challenged myself. I got encouragement. But then I realized that, I have actually caged myself for so long. And I used to tell people, like sometimes I would just post it on my WhatsApp status that it's time to break out. Please break out. If you know there is something in you that needs to be seen, break out. You don't know where that opportunity is going to come from. I can actually relate to what you said, John.
You have no idea how many people actually make ends, like make impact, increase and develop their potential during this COVID-19 period. That period everybody was like caged, the lockdown and all those stuff. So it gives people the time to think about their own life and do something for themselves.
Yes. I can even say that I also built myself during COVID-19.
Trust me, one thing about this private moment, loneliness, being an introvert and all that, it's a special time for you to just grow on your own, because there are some people you don't really need to grow with. All the friendship and going out with friends does not really build us. I don't know if you observe that lonely time, it's not for everybody actually, but that lonely time for most of us is just time to do something. Whatever you must have been doing, creating, the moment people find you, they will stay with you. They will grow with you. What I'm saying is that if I've been drawing for like 2 years and I've been posting, getting like 5 to 10 likes on my Instagram or any social media, then the moment I reach 100, I've posted 100 drawings. The moment people discover me, they will have something to view. They will have something to say, okay, this is what this person looks like. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I said, that opportunity favors the prepared ones. Just keep doing your things. Then the moment people find you, they have reason to stay.
Yes, I love this. The moment they find you, keep doing it. The moment they find you, they have reasons to stay. Thank you so much, John. It has been an amazing time with you. Trust me.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you all the very best in your endeavors.
Amen. Thank you, Fatima.
Alright, hustlers, that's all we have for you today. I hope this episode ignites your entrepreneurial fire. I hope you've learned a whole lot from John. Oh my goodness, I have really learned a whole lot, and it has really been an amazing time. Guys, rate and review this podcast using the hashtag Campus Hustlers on all social media platforms. If you're yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button now. Until next week, stay hungry, stay focused, and keep hustling. Bye-bye.
Campus Hustlers with Fatima Zakaria.